Hello again, YouTube. This is Truth Man giving you the truth. And this is in the Isaiah 4:1 series. Isaiah 4:1 says, and my hair is looking even stringier because it was raining. It was coming down. But Isaiah 4:1 says, in that day, 7 women will take hold of one man, saying, we will eat our own food, wear our own clothes. Only let us be called by your name. Take away our disgrace. Now, I made a video about how women just, instead of falling back, they biting back. And I kind of responded to the video that Alpha Gaming posted, where the bigger guy went to shake the girl's hand thinking she was white. She said she was mixed. He took his hand back to the beat, and the lady responded by saying, what do you mix with? Sausage, biscuits, and gravy? Get the F out of here. So, my title on this one is the same thing that'll make you laugh, make you cry. So I was talking to my son today, and I was kind of explaining to him how things go, and how, like, even if you do think you find love with a girl, that don't mean it's gonna always be that way. And I'm just explaining things to him because, let's be honest, y'all guys be calling us old men, but we be knowing more than y'all in most cases. Like, you only 20, 21. To be honest with you, you really don't know nothing yet. Your best bet would be to get under some wise guys, 40, 45, 47, 50, and just let them school you in what to do, what not to do, and do it how they say. Your life would be a whole lot easier than if you just be one of them young people that think because you young, you got all the advantages and everything just gonna fall in place for you. That's not how life works. So I'm telling him about this, and I'm explaining to him how class is mostly everything now. And how if you had a Ferrari and you took a picture of yourself driving off, you'll have hundreds of thousands of likes and women in your DMs on Instagram. I was gonna call it Instacart. What's the other one? Snapchat and all of that. So, and it's starting to get dark because it's raining. But I was explaining that to him. Let me put this in here before our phone go dead. So I'm explaining this to him, and I think he understood that game is not, like I told him, game does still matter, but it's kind of different for your generation than it was for mine. So that's why I say the same thing that'll make you laugh, make you cry. Some of these same women that's turning down dudes left and right, they gonna pick the wrong men and gonna be having babies, and them dudes. One thing y'all need to understand about some of these guys is they know how to disappear on you after they impregnate you. That's one thing they do know how to do. Some of them don't know how to work and stay out of trouble, but one thing they do know how to do is get you pregnant and scram. But the same thing that'll make you laugh and make you cry. Like, be careful how you treat these guys. Like, if you don't like them, you don't like them, but be careful how you treat them, because that dude will mess around and become successful on you. And if he's smart, you try to come to him then. I gave y'all the analogy of the Teen Wolf movie at the end. You try to come at him then, and what's gonna happen? He gonna do what Styles did, or not Styles, but whatever Michael J. Fox character's name was again. Well, the blonde that he liked it, they kept dissing him after he won the championship. she tried to come up to him and congratulate him. He moved her out the way and went toward the one that liked him for him. That's how it be, you know. And all of this talk about not dealing with single mothers, absolutely essential. It's essential because, see, what a lot of these women is doing is they're trying to wait until they 35, 40, 45, lose vag. Vag, excuse my language, but vag don't even get moist like it used to. Wide open, won't close. And now that they are not as valuable in terms of that, or in terms of their mentality, their expectation is high, their mouth is slick. Oh man, I'll never submit to no man, but you want the richest dude. Like somebody, I probably shouldn't have said it, but somebody was telling me about one of their cousins. And I said, if any dude pay her, he's slow. He like a black Forrest Gump. Like, and I mean, I meant it. I know this person. I know their appearance. I know a little bit about what they do and what they've done through the years. And I say any man that pays her is slow. Like, he's just slow. So, same thing to make them laugh, make them cry. Like, you should be like, remember Mike Jones, back then you didn't know me? Or no, back then you didn't want me. Now I'm hot, you all on me. That's how they be. But you got to be like Michael J. Fox was and move them out the way. If you get with somebody that liked you before you got successful. And be careful, because let's be honest, the Republicans and the Democrats are trying to destroy the United States with some of the laws that they're passing. Now the Republicans passed that law where a woman can decide who she gonna blame the baby on without a DNA test. And then negotiate how much he pays. Like lead attorney gave an example, like some good examples of how that could go. Like for instance, that can go her saying, well, he's a drug dealer, he has hundreds of thousands, and could be lying. Like, the way they're trying to cater to these women is off the charts. And that's why guys have to be careful, especially black guys. There is a such thing as favoritism. Somebody put up a meme on Facebook with R. Kelly and Hugh Hefner next to each other, or whatever his name was. And how they basically did the same thing, but the white guy was viewed by whites and blacks as a playboy, and R. Kelly was viewed as a pervert. So, living in the United States as a black man, you gotta be on point. You gotta be on point. Like, as any man in general, but black man especially, you under the radar. You gotta be on point. Don't be so quick to be getting these girls pregnant. Like I told you, the main people that's having all these babies is low self-esteem thugs and rich people. You got some middle class people that get married and have kids, but it ain't that many. Why? Because the behavior of the majority of these women is making guys shy away from commitment or marriage. Think about it like this. You got burned twice. Let's say you got married. You got burned. You said, well, she won't want me to be with nobody. I'm going to try it again. This was the one. I know she the one. And she ended up being like your ex-wife or worse. Most people after that second one, they're going to be like, it's a wrap. These women, man, I'm telling you, they will get hammered. You can't listen, man. You're not going to be more endowed than every single one of these guys, man. So what if your wife, right, decides she wants to cheat on you, and the guy basically has a third leg in the front. 15. Wide. Going hard and for a long time. And now you got to come behind him. And you might not be 15. You got to come behind this guy. And he just annihilates your wife. Now she going to be looking at you like, This is why Isaiah 4:1 is coming to pass. This is why after a while, guys are going to be like, you know what? Either you going to do things my way, or you going to have to go somewhere else. That's how guys going to be. And they're going to be like, oh, and by the way, I don't believe in monogamy. I have 3 women. I have 3 wives. And I have a concubine. Now, I'm going to put you on concubine status. And either you going to stay there, if you do right, saying either you going to stay there, or you'll be elevated to wife status if you're that good. It's going to be almost like a job interview for women. See, right now, they still running their mouth because it's a lot of simps. But once these simps, one by one, start getting just tossed up and broke down and beat down, they're going to wake up. They're going to leave the matrix. But anyway, to the Truth Man channel is no matrix, no simping, all subjects channel. Listen, same thing to make you laugh, make you cry, ladies. Especially you young, you 20-something, you looking at older guys like, I would never. Yes, you would. Some of y'all would. But then some of y'all going to be going for these young guys. They're going to be getting you pregnant. They're going to be giving you STDs. They're going to be beating on you. And then you're going to go through this for probably from about 18 to 40. Then you're going to wake up, but you old now. You're going to wake up. You're going to be like, you know what? I ain't dealing with this no more. From now on, I'm going for better guy. Too late. Maybe not for all of you. But for most, you're going to just be beat up. Herpes. But anyway, thanks for tuning in. Hit the like button. If your attention span is too short, come back, finish watching all the video. And I will see you tomorrow for the Sunday sermon.